All right. So, I did read your paperwork, but what brings you in for the most part?
So, starting from the top, I have a lot of neck issues, mostly my right side.
Okay.
And then shoulders as well. I work on a computer all day, every day, so I'm always like this.
Mm-hmm.
So that has caused more problems than before. And even my hand.
Which fingers have it?
Mostly these two.
Okay. So you're feeling, okay, let's start from the head then. I know you're feeling the pain into these fingers, but are you having any neck pain?
Yes, mostly right side. And I am a self-popper, and I always like pop it to try to, make it feel better. But then when I do that, it'll last maybe like a good 20 minutes, and then it'll bring back the pain. And then it'll feel like it needs to do it again. Yeah. And so
it's going to feel a lot different what I do. What happens is most people can only pop certain joints, and then when it comes to popping themselves, they can't get the one. They keep popping and popping and popping it, which is, it sounds like that's what you're doing, and then they can't get the ones that need to go. It's very hard to get the upper part of the neck, which is where I adjust. So people think that they're doing it because they hear a pop, and I'm like, yeah, but you're getting usually the lower ones. It's very hard to get that upper neck. I can't even do it to myself. So I tell people I wouldn't expect you to be able to do it too. It's rare for somebody to, actually I've never met anybody that can correctly pop their own neck. Never. In the whole course of my 13 years, I've never seen anybody that's like, hey, good job.
No, yeah, I know I'm
so
not
if you
doing it
can
right.
just hold, well, my point is that a lot of times when you're doing that, you're actually making the problem worse. I hate to say that, but again, sometimes just telling somebody, hey, stop popping your neck, a lot of times it goes away, because that temporary relief just creates a cycle of inflammation. So you pop it and you get like a brief endorphin release, and then, but the problem's not gone, so you feel like you gotta crack it again. After this, if you can hold off for a week of not adjusting it, you probably will feel better, and you won't need to do it as much anymore.
Okay.
That's usually, the videos are kind of like, I tell people don't do it to themselves, but then people see it and they try to do it. And it's like, there's a reason why I go to school for 8 freaking years to do this. It's really hard to know how to do it correctly.
Yeah.
It's one cable that comes from your neck all the way down to your fingers, okay? And if that cable is pinched at any of these locations, there's like about 8+ locations it can get pinched. You will feel this. Just do this one for me. You can time. I don't really, you're supposed to time it for 3 minutes, but.
Feeling a little tingleness, but just right here.
Okay, then go ahead and stop, and then go ahead and go the other way.
Like this.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you how you're supposed to have the wrist for when you're working. Okay, the wrist is supposed to be at a 15-degree angle like this. So a lot of people put splints on their hands to keep that. That's what keeps this patent here and open. You have it like this, you get pinching. You have it like that, you stretch the nerve. It needs to be right there.
Okay, because doing this, I feel something right here.
Okay, yeah, so that's that nerve is compromised. The other one would be to do this. Do you feel that into your thumb? And then how about this one?
No, not really.
So there's 2 holes here where the nerves come through. One comes through here and one comes through here. Have you lost any sensation in here?
No.
You can still feel all this? So when they do surgery, what happens is you open up the hole and you get rid of any pain that you have, but you will lose weakness. You will lose strength, excuse me. You'll lose the strength. That pretty much always happens. We try to prevent all that, and the way that I'm going to try to prevent it is going up this chain of nerve and see if I can't take some of that out. So kind of remember how you feel here, okay? And I'll go do it at the end and see what you feel.
Okay.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
I mean, that's that bad one there.
Mm-hmm.
Doing okay? Am I going too hard?
I'm just breathing through it.
Okay, you let me know. I haven't checked in on you, so I'm like, is you okay? He hasn't said anything. I'm going to adjust it here real quickly.
Okay.
Here we go. Chin back for me. Good. Relax here. Yeah, that's just really stuck. Right there, I'm hitting a wall. C2. It's okay. It moves. C1 moved just fine. Here we go. So, you see how they kind of all went on that side and then they were really stuck at that top. It's okay. That's where it's swollen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you're paying me to do. Okay. Now for the jaw, do you mind? I'm just going to feel the face a little bit here, okay? The jaw, you see how I go down like this?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of make small circles. Going here, 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 here. There's a bone, a cheekbone right here.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just kind of tuck the finger underneath there and kind of drag that down. Feel that right here?
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel it. I'm holding it in over here.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead again. So it does.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh my.
comes in, you know, it kind of does a 1-2.
I'm broken.
Nah. But now, if I tuck this under, now go ahead with the jaw. Wow, that switches sides almost. But you can massage this and stuff like that, but it's probably already adapted.
Mm-hmm.
So just relax that. So toes, okay?
Okay.
Let me see if you really are placing weight on that right side. I think you are. Looks like it. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So be careful, you're placing a lot of weight on this right side. Good. Excellent. Doing okay? Any pain when I'm doing this?
I feel a little tightness on my hip. That's all.
Where?
Just right here.
In the back?
Yeah.
You mind if I, so it's all in the back?
Mm-hmm.
How about if I push?
Right there, now I feel like more. Like first it was here, then it went back here.
Okay. Okay, and how about like if I'm trying to do something like this?
That I do feel more like
In the groin hip?
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm worried about is, okay, I'm trying to differentiate between the ball and socket and the SI joint.
Mm-hmm.
They mimic each other. SI joint is on the back, hip is over here. But they kind of blend.
They blend.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an SI test, and I have to put my hands right on the front here, those hip bones.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. When I press here, does that hurt?
It doesn't hurt, it just feels weird.
Does that kind of stretch that
Mm-hmm.
tendon where you were hurting?
Yeah.
That's SI.
Mm-hmm.
That's pelvis, pelvic girdle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hip socket is more this here.
Mm-hmm.
Arm pushed up that way towards your face. Any pain there?
Yeah.
Where?
Mostly right here.
Same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it's not one or the other. It could be a little bit of both. Okay. I'm gonna take my pink roller. I'm gonna investigate. Okay. Because I couldn't quite isolate it.
Ooh.
Now is that real sore in here? Okay. How about when I press here?
Yeah.
Is that sore?
Mm-hmm.
Where does it hurt?
Right here.
And then if I were to press up into here.
I don't feel that one very much.
But right here you do.
Yeah.
So has it right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bursa.
Mm-hmm.
The IT band is kind of pointless to work on
Mhm.
this way. You gotta kind of come down here to the meat of it and hold a contact there. Hey, all I can do is if this goes away and makes your pain better, then I'm gonna be like, okay, it's the TFL and not a bursa. Because bursas get worse when you work on them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you gotta ice them down and not move your leg too much and kind of like leave them alone. Muscles will feel better as you relax them and work through them. As you work on them, they feel better. So that's one way of eliminating. So I'm not on the hip. It's very hard to work on the hip itself. It's kind of sore. Did you land on this hip at all or injure it?
When I was younger, I fell on it, but.
Okay, how did you fall?
Somebody pushed me.
Did you fall on it or did you land on your leg or?
No, I fell actually on it. Like I fell back and on it.
Okay. Well, any numbness or tingling in the leg? Loss of sensation?
I feel more tingling down there, yeah.
When I'm doing this? That's something else. Where do you feel the tingling? When I'm doing this?
Right there, I feel it more than when we were doing it here.
And when I'm here, do you feel it like tingling down the side?
Just a little bit, but not as much as when you were doing it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, so when I'm back here, that's more sciatica. That's more from the low back. Back feels good. Any sharp pain in here?
Not really.
Anything tender?
No.
No. Okay, good. You feel a little bit of a mystery. How about this? If I do this?
I feel that more here.
Up there? Okay.
Yeah.
How about if I do this?
No.
No. Okay. Good. All good things. Here? Here?
Once again, I feel it here.
Oh, okay. And then here?
No, nothing there.
Here. Good. Good signs. Good signs, okay?
Good.
How about here?
No.
Yeah, here's posterior on the right. You said you want to get the pins. Oh. I was like, no, they're not pins. They're just mics. Deep breath in. Perfect. And I didn't let you breathe on that one, sorry. No, it's not going to go that easily. Just keep your arm tucked like that, okay? I'm just kind of driving those down. Good. Tuck it underneath your pelvis. Just kind of like, yeah, right there. It's just I'm driving the front of it. How about now?
Just pain. No tingling.
That's good. Right there. Just local pain. That's all it should be. Right here on the left-hand side, you're tight.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, it's not up here. It's interesting. It starts right here at about T5, T6, thoracic vertebrae, and it goes all the way down to the bottom. So that's the compensation that you're feeling. Doing okay? Breathe. Just oil. Anything going down in the...
My hands.
Yeah, into your hand?
Yeah, I feel this.
How about when I stop?
That stops it automatically.
I don't know how we're gonna do this one. Yeah, it's pretty tight and compressed up in here. So it's hard not to, it's like a double-edged sword. I press on it, right? And there's a ball of fluid in there. The ball of fluid hits the nerve. Until that fluid comes out, we're gonna be dealing with a hot nerve. Doing okay?
Right there, I feel a lot more tightness for some reason. Or soreness.
One or the other.
One or the other.
All right, there's one. Hand behind your back for me. Yeah, this is no joke, this kind of therapy. It's not easy. You are pretty tight, though. Okay, like it feels like you've never had any work done. So you can't just expect this to solve all your problems. You have to keep up with this kind of work.
Okay.
All right, then this arm down. Hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Goodness.
Just scar tissue. Here's another one where it gets crimped. This arm above your head, just like right there. Yep. I'm gonna go into this armpit, okay?
Okay.
Any numbness when I'm doing this?
Not really.
Okay. Just keep your arm there. Okay, arm down for me. Do your neck here. Is that too much?
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna keep checking with you, okay?
All right.
It's not too bad. It's just mostly just red. What came out purple though was up in here.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
there. And then
What is that?
that's the petechiae coming out.
Okay.
It's just toxins. It's
Okay.
metabolic waste coming out of there.
Okay.
Yep, and then let me take a picture of the other side because you have it in your armpit over on the other side.
Over here.
Yeah, and that's that pinched nerve there in the very beginning. See how it kind of calmed down? The pink went away and you're just got this purple? That will happen on your back.
Okay.
The red calms down and then this is there. That lasts about 4 to 7 days and then it's gone.
Okay.
Okay? There you go. I almost kind of wanted to, can you just go on your back? I'm gonna just go on your back for me. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna film this one, but I can't get it like that. It's kind of like arms up here to kind of stretch that. Does that go into your hands?
No.
No. Okay.
Right there.
Here we go.
Okay.
Because here we go. We're like, oh my God, it's like Jesus.
Just don't pin me.
find them anywhere.
I'm not good with poking.
I don't have any needles. Ron got a doctor. Woo.
I feel like going all the way to my hand.
Hello. Goodbye. There it is. Okay. Done. And we can just do a little bit on this side. But now when I do this, does it go to your hand?
Yeah.
A little bit too.
The tips.
Okay. So then that's why I'm here. All right. Okay. Because if I do too much, I just irritate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hit your leg there. I don't think so. Okay. Here we go. That was easy. Other side. Head back for me. There's that one. There's that one. Very good. Does that hurt?
No, felt good.
Oh, okay. I'm like, that was a big clunk there, so I was like, this is the third joint of the pelvis.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 1, 2,
Uh-huh.
this one right there.
Okay.
And it's right there, okay?
I've seen.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
If you don't want me to do it, hey, I don't have to do it. But I think you do need it because your whole hip
Mm-hmm.
is just stuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right there. Right
It's
in
right there.
Right in there. Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. So press out against my arms. This is first. We're not cracking anything yet. Okay, now here's the pop. Squeeze. Squeeze more. Squeeze more. There it is.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. It's when it's
Mhm.
glued here,
Mhm.
it doesn't matter how much you pop the back,
Mhm.
it's still glued in the front.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do it a lot
Mm-hmm.
because that's a joint that you risk becoming hypermobile.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't done it, fine.
That's the first time.
Right,
Okay.
right. I could
Mhm.
kind of tell like this is not, the front is.
Mm-hmm.
Now when we check this, it shouldn't hurt as much,
No.
okay? Because now the front
Mm-hmm.
rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Good, lean away. Oh my goodness. Is it still attached? Oh my God. That was a very large clunk. Whoa. Oh, it's there too. Oh, it's stuck over here. There it goes. My goodness. It's loose in here. Your wrists are very loose.
Mm-hmm.
So be careful with them because your nerves are going to get pinched there.
Okay.
So on top of everything, you have loose wrists. Lean away. Like that. Nope, nothing there. I don't have to pull harder than that. Lean away from me.
Oh.
There was one. No, okay. That's it.
So mind blown about that.
I know, we can't really pick it up that well. You
Okay.
try clipping things to people and it's just 'cause it's inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Tingling? Bring them down.
Okay.
Still tingling? Okay, whenever you feel like you can handle it again, you go to the side, not straight up. Because remember, that pinches it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so okay.
different pec muscle. Remember, that was the one we did before.
Okay.
Pecs have all different kinds of, like when you do push-ups, right? You can do push-ups this way, this way, this way, this way, and get different muscle groups with the pecs. Same kind of thing with the arms. You gotta take them out.
Okay.
You gotta like do them all, okay? There you go. All right, now, how do you feel?
I
Tell
feel
your-
loose. I feel very
Relax.
relaxed and down.
Okay, just be conscious of that hand.
Okay.
There might not be anything I can do for it, but I think it is this
Mhm.
and here and here. No, it's closed. Done.
All
Good.
done.
Very
All
good.
clean.
All clean.
You leave here refreshed and clean.
All clean.